anytime the word fix or overcome comes up in a conversation about your dog's behavior, you've got to know that that is a vision of perfection. Perfection doesn't exist for any of us. Heck, I'm not a perfect dog owner. I'm not a perfect dog trainer. I don't have perfect dogs. It's not about perfecting. It's about making it better today than it was yesterday. Better starts with a plan that is fluid, that you can adjust every single day. Now, for some of you, you're going to go, well, I don't know how to make a plan. We've got a playlist over on YouTube that will give you all you need to know about how I plan each individual training session, or how do I make a strategic plan to overcome a challenge. Okay, your strategic plan. It begins with a brain dump. A brain dump where you're going to sit down with a pen and paper and you're going to think of all of the things related to your dog that is frustrating you, worrying you, has you overwhelmed. What are those things? I want you to rate each thing that you wrote down. Now, you might have to circle back the next day and look at it, or something your dog does in the midst of the day, go, I don't have that on my list. You're going to write everything you can. It is a brain dump. Number 2 is you're going to rate each one of those things on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 meaning, yeah, it's annoying, but I'm not going to check into therapy because of it. Number 10 is going to be, this has to stop. Maybe it's threatening the safety of somebody you love. Maybe it's threatening the safety of people you don't know, or it's threatening the safety of other dogs, or it's threatening the safety of your dog. So those are 10s. Now, if you don't have any of those, you might have a 9. A 9 will be, I'm at my wits and I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm not good enough for this dog. I'm thinking I really should return the dog to the shelter or a breeder or whatever. 9s these are red alerts too. 10s are about physical safety for people and dogs. 9s are about, I just need to feel better about my life, and I really can't when I have this hanging over my head. And then you're going to rate each of those challenge. I've given you what a 1 is. I've given you what a 9 or 10 is. You rate them as honestly as you can for each challenge or frustration that you're dealing with currently. Number 3, you're going to look at your list and you're going to pick what I call your domino behavior. It will be one of your highest rated problems or frustrations. And it will be a domino that if I can overcome this, a lot of those other things on the list are going to be insignificant or unimportant to me. Circle that big domino, and that is the frustration we're going to deal with first. You can do the same process with all of your frustrations, but we're going to start with your domino. Number 4, you're going to describe with specificity the exact frustration we're talking about. And this involves asking a lot of great questions of that problem. Here's the challenge. People generally ask the wrong question. They ask the why. Why did you do that? Why does my dog behave this way? And the truth is, none of us will know that answer. Unless you are a dog, none of us will know the why. And people will tell you with great confidence the reason why your dog did that. But the truth is, they don't know. And so you might go off on a tangent based on their decision of the why. And what if they're 100% wrong? You've gone down a path that may lead you into a worse predicament than you're in right now. So the why is not important. We're going to describe the frustration with questions that give us specific answer. How often does it happen? What time of day? You're going to have to start journaling about your challenge. Oh yeah, it happened at this time. It happened at this time. Were there other dogs around? Describe everything you can about the environment when it happened, the time of day, how far away from eating was the dog? What was the weather like? What was your state of mind? Were you feeling a little bit frustrated with what went on in your life that day? Write down as many descriptors as you can for each event, and then highlight things that are similar. That's going to help give you clues to what you do to make things better. Number 5, so your plan is going to focus around the 4 E's: enrichment, engagement, education, and exercise. Now for me, I think game playing comes into all of that. So your plan really should be focusing on games that you would love to play and your dog loves to play that take you to a better place. Now, enrichment for me starts off with you present, but eventually goes to you not being present. So if one of your big frustrations is separation anxiety, then of course you're going to go to podcast number 200, but you're also going to working on enrichment exercises that have you out of the picture. So those are your 4 E's. You are going to create a training plan that has intentional daily training sessions. I know you're going to say, Susan, I'm too busy. Can you give me 90 seconds? You're going to plan it when you're sitting writing, maybe instead of scrolling, you're just going to write a little bit of a plan out at the night before. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3 90-second sessions. You're going to work on a brand new skill. And if you're looking for a brand new skill, you don't know what to train, go to Shape by Dog episode number 259, where I talk about shaping. And there's several great exercises that I encourage everybody to have in your repertoire with your dog. So you're going to plan 2, 3, 90 seconds to 3-minute training sessions throughout the day, where you're going to be focused, number 1, on teaching a brand new skill. Number 2, on doing something that your dog absolutely loves, like a game that you love to play. And number 3, a skill that's super important that you just want to maintain. So those are the 3 skills. You might do all 3 in one training session. You might only be able to do 1 in each of your 3 training sessions. So you're going to come up with a training plan. So start a daily plan. And I promise you, it may not be perfect, but as long as you're taking intentional daily action, I know you'll be able to make it better.